There was I didn't like Cyril's
Ending or
arc. Yeah, ending. I don't really I don't understand what it was he was doing. I think I know, and I know we talked about in the first season. I liked Cyril's character, but I didn't like that he failed up, that he kept failing up. Right, like his decisions were wrong in some ways. Obviously, he was like overly pursuing.
I think that can happen though in real life. I think it's just an example of that.
I know, but I mean, I think what I told you is that I think that's fine if it happened this time. But if next season he's an admiral or a Moff because he kept failing up, I was like, no, you can't. That doesn't work.
And he did.
And he did, which I was happy about.
Right.
But he excelled in his position at that government agency position, which I thought was great. So the first time we see him in the second season, he's the supervisor now, saying the same thing to this guy that was told to him. You know, you can have a successful career here, kind of thing. I was like, I like the full circle. That's great. But I didn't quite understand. Maybe I missed it. You know, again, I'm not an intelligent guy, so I miss things a lot. I forgot that Monmouth's friend died until you said that. I was like, oh yeah, that's right, he did die. Yeah, he's not there anymore. I don't know. And correct me, or help me out here if I'm kind of not getting it right. But it seemed like he was still like a part of the Empire, but then was kind of one foot in the door, one foot out of the door with the Gormans or the Gorman people. And then he decided, it seemed like he decided, okay, this is wrong. They're going to massacre these people. This is wrong. So I'm going back out there. But then he saw Andor and still wanted to kill Andor. And then he died. And I was like, where was he going? What was the arc of his character? And how did this ending kind of lend to who Cyril was?
Yeah, it almost seemed like he was kind of like I mean, I really can't like chime too much. You know, I've got nothing to, to enlighten you with. He was kind of almost like a contractor with the Empire almost in this series, where he was clearly like providing intelligence to Dedra, whatever her name was. Clearly still working, for her, with her, so to speak, underneath her, that kind of thing, working. So yeah, he was basically like a double agent, you know what I mean? So he was doing whatever, and he got in good with the Gormans or whatever, and they were going to try to use him. And I'm trying to remember what the reason why that he did kind of flip.
Yeah.
Well, I think because he wasn't told the truth, like even by his significant other. She never told him what was going on. Yeah. And it seemed like that kind of pissed him off. I think he was probably under the impression that and I could be wrong as well, that the whole planet wasn't going to get like just screwed over. They were like, there was a rebellion. They were like, insurrectionists essentially in there. And then when it kind of turns out later on, like, no, we're not, all the stuff that we have you doing, that's not important at all. The main goal is we're going to do this over here.
Yeah, trying to find the kyber crystals.
Yeah, exactly. That was the real thing. We're just using you and all this other stuff that you're doing with these people just as a smoke and mirrors kind of thing.
Yeah, right.
And I feels like it seemed like once the truth came out, that's what broke him, that he felt lied to, betrayed.
And they're just kind of using him versus
before him actually, instead of him actually being part of this, like he really wanted to be part of, expanding everything and making the Empire succeed, blah, blah, blah. Just being a good worker, being a good company, man, is what he wanted to do. That was his aspiration.
Yeah, and I guess maybe he didn't. Oh, yeah, maybe he didn't, and then he didn't get what he was looking for out of that. He realized he was being used, so he left. And then he saw Andor, and he's like, "You're the one who caused all this."
Yeah, that's probably that's where that's
where it all started.
Yeah, so my downhill. Yeah, and again, like you said, why he did fill up at certain points. Probably he sees the turning point for everything that has gone wrong in his life was with his mom, but was with Andor. And so when he does see it, that's where it all started.
Maybe he's just like, I got nothing to lose, and you started this. I'm gonna kill you. Because at first I was like, oh, maybe he saw him putting the scope on Dedra. I was like, no, I gotta save her, but maybe that's not it at all. Maybe he saw him.
I think he saw him and was like,
you ruined my life.
I know you're a quote unquote bad guy, so maybe if I get you, bring you in, kill you, do whatever, it's gonna make me feel better. But then I also, turn you into I'm a hero to the Empire.
And then there's that, and then when he has Andor, he has him dead to rights. He has a gun on him. Andor's like, who are you? And then he starts to lower the gun I
think it's probably just the shot. Go ahead.
No, I'm starting. Maybe I'm thinking like, oh, that was just an eye-opening moment for him where he's like, You know,
I'm
who
not
am
even.
I?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I'm not even important.
Yeah, not
You
even
don't
this guy.
even
This
know-
guy's like he's my white whale.
Yeah,
you know,
you
I'm
ruined my
Captain
life.
Ahab, and this is the guy I've been focused on.
And
You
you don't even know who I am.
Imagine, like Green Goblin
yeah.
and Spider-Man are going at it, and Goblin's got Spider-Man dead to rights, and Spider-Man's like,
Yeah,
who are you?
Yeah,
Have we met before?
Yeah.
It's like, dude.
Gotcha. Yeah.
What?
Oh yeah. Then he lowers the gun.
I think it was all just like,
It's
out of shock, and then maybe he was
he's
like,
yeah. What am I doing? Who am I? What have I even done? What's my
Right,
life even worth? And then he dies.
my worst enemy doesn't know who I am.
Man,
and then,
okay, this is a positive now. I think Cyril's thing is a positive now. I think now. Now I get it. Now I think, and that's what they're meant to do. Then I think I get it now.
Yeah. That's cool.
Oh, that sucks. I feel bad for Cyril now, man.
I feel bad for him.
That's sad.
I feel bad
I do
for
like
him.
his character, but now I think oh man.
It hurts.
Fucking
it hurts.
Chef's kiss though, man. God, if that's what they meant to do.
Yeah.
Tony Gilroy. Oh shit, dude.
You're all right.
Yeah, I changed my mind.
You get a thumbs up from Geek Off the Street.
Yeah,
Tony.
man. Yeah, I think you're doing keep up the good work, guy.
Stay the course.
Yeah, there's an attaboy for you. Jeez, man. If that's the case, dude. Oh god damn it. That sucks, man. That's sad. That's tragic. He's the most tragic character in this now.
And then kind of in a sense.
Yeah.
In certain ways. In
certain ways, yeah.
And the fact that it just came out of nowhere, like he never, like, I mean, there was never any thought, processing, and then resolution. It was just like the shock of it, and then he's gone. Yeah, and I was like, he's gone. He's out of the picture now. Like,
right? Yeah, and he didn't have a chance to either process or realize, or maybe do better, or
to figure out, to come up with an answer.
Yeah, didn't even have a chance. He was taken out. Oh man.
Yeah,
that's
which is
Evan
tragic in his own right.
There.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay, all right. I'm just striking that from the negative side. That's actually, oh man, yeah, that's pretty good. That was bummer. That was a bummer though. Yeah, also a bummer. Yeah, negative wise, man, that was the only one. It's just I didn't like the structure of it.
Yeah, the time skips.
That was the big one, man.
Not so much.
You know, I wish I would have seen more of the wrap up for some of the characters.
Yeah.
I liked Will's character a lot from first season to now, and then he kind of just tapered off and became just a part of the rebellion.
Yeah.
Didn't really have a whole lot to do towards the end. He just had a limp for some reason. We didn't know why.
He's getting high on the fumes.
Yeah, yeah.
That was solid, man.
Yeah, right. So I know, that dude's toxic.
Something wrong with that guy.
That guy, like, if you guys think Luthen is bad, this guy actually.
Yeah. He's pretty bad too.
Yeah, Saul actually is a problem, I think. Yeah. So, but yeah, no. Other than that, man, I don't think I had very many negatives. I think this was just a very solid show,
all around,
very well written, and I'm really glad we got to have this, man. I'm really happy.